If you're anything like me and you love to barbecue, you always have some pulled pork or brisket left over, and you're looking for fun things to do with it or more creative ways to eat it and feed the family. Today we're going to be doing just that. We're going to be doing pulled pork, barbecue, fried burritos, chimichangas, whatever. Stick around. Welcome back, guys. We're going to start this cook-off pretty simple. We've already got the protein. The meat's already smoked. We're using pulled pork from a pork butt that we smoked earlier this week. We haven't eaten it all, and I know if your family's anything like mine, they're looking for creative ways to continue using up that meat because it's expensive. So the meat's already pulled. It's already good to go. We've got it warmed up and in a bowl. Let's go ahead and start making our coleslaw because nothing goes better with pulled pork except coleslaw. I love coleslaw. Personally, I like a vinegar-based coleslaw better than a creamy base, but today we're going to be doing a combination of the two. We're going to be chopping up some Napa cabbage, some red cabbage, and some carrots. Now, I cheated a little bit with the carrots and found some that was already shaved down, so all I'm going to do is take them down to a nice size that's going to be pleasant for eating in coleslaw. We're going to use about a quarter to a half cup of carrots. To that, we're going to use about 2 cups of red cabbage, chopped up just like cabbage should be. To that, we're going to be using 2 cups of Napa cabbage, chopped up. Again, guys, just make it as good to your mouthfeel as normal. Now, together in a bowl, we're going to mix that with a half a cup of mayonnaise, 3/4 cup of vinegar-based barbecue sauce. It's very important you use vinegar-based barbecue sauce. You mix those wet ingredients together and then fold that coleslaw together. Be gentle when you're mixing this coleslaw up. You don't want to bang it around and all that good stuff because everything in this coleslaw has a lot of moisture in it, and we're going to let it set to the side for 20 to 30 minutes at the minimum and just really get all integrated. Put that in the fridge, like I said, 20-30 minutes. Now, you can do this in multiple different ways. I was going to do egg rolls, to be honest with you, but I decided to go ahead and do chimichangas because with egg rolls, you're using kind of a raw pastry as a wrap, and you really need to make sure you don't have a ton of moisture inside of that wrap while you're frying that. So I decided to go with tortillas today, and so we're going to be doing chimichangas. As many of you know, chimichangas are just simply fried burritos. So let's go ahead and put this together. We're going to start off with our handmade tortillas. Now, I didn't make these personally. I went down to Amigos, which is our Hispanic United Market Street, whatever you've got, Kroger's, something like that. And they make them fresh every day. These happen to have hatch green chili in them, and so I bought a package. We're going to start off with our tortilla. We're going to put a little bit of meat. We're going to put a little bit of coleslaw, and then we're going to grate some cheese on top of it. Now, it's important that you grate your own cheese because the melting factor is so much better. And it's cheaper. I mean, let's just be honest, guys. Cheese is expensive. Grate it yourself, it's a lot cheaper. Wrap that up. Tuck in those edges, just like wrapping a brisket, guys. Wrap it up, tuck in the edges, roll it up nice and tight. Start your oil up to 375 degrees. Now, I'm using an induction cooktop with a cast iron pan with a little bit of vegetable oil. You can use a deep fryer, you can use an air fryer, whatever you want to use. Just make sure you're cooking it to where you're not soaking that sucker in oil. 375 degrees is going to cook that and crisp that tortilla up. It's going to warm everything inside. We don't have to cook anything. We're just crisping up that tortilla. Maybe a minute and a half on each side. Now that we got those together and those are finished up, they look absolutely outstanding. I like to top them off with a little bit of crema and a little bit of my sweet barbecue sauce. That's a half barbecue sauce, half Wickers pepper jelly. Wickers, Big Wicks, Texas. Good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and chop one of these up here. I want you to hear this. This is awesome. Hear how crispy this is. Can you hear that? Pretty awesome. We're going to go ahead and hit it with a little bit of our crema. Oh, I'm so excited. I think it's very warm in my hand. Hit it with a little crema. Hit it with a little barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. There. All those different textures inside there. The crunchiness of the coleslaw, the creaminess of the cheese, the crispiness of the tortilla, the texture of the meat. You get the sweet, the savory. Oh man, this is good. Get it, y'all. Wow. This is definitely my new favorite way to dispose of leftover pulled pork. I can't wait to try brisket. Anyways, guys, if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you don't miss anything from us. I love you guys. Drink more water.